Hey, what's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen, man, I'm finna break something down to y'all from a psychology standpoint, especially with this whole election thing. And like I be telling y'all words or spells, and I'm finna give y'all a good analysis. Y'all pay close attention. Now check this out. Listen, you see how they be saying stuff on the election? They be saying stuff like, our government, our nation, it's our duty, and get this through y'all head. This is not your government. This ain't your nation. You don't own nothing. Even if you so-called own land, you always have to pay taxes. Unless you get a livestock. But at the end of the day, you never own nothing in America. Let's be honest. And they use words like that through psychology to make you feel as though you have a responsibility, but you don't. These people make all the decisions without you. They're not thinking about you, worried about you. And I'm telling you, nothing that they do has nothing to do with how you feel. It's all about control. Now, let's flip it around. Let me give you a different analysis on this, right? And this is gonna shock you. Psychology. If you move, say you moved in with your girlfriend, right? It's her house, right? But when you moved in, she made it feel as though it was your house also. And she said things like this in conversations, just a conversation with other people like, yeah, we're about to put new furniture in our house. Yeah, our house is real cozy. She's saying our, which makes you feel as though, yes, I like that. How did that make you feel from hearing that coming from her? That's a high level of respect. Even if it's a car. Yeah, babe, you can use, that's our car. She don't make you feel as though it's hers. She makes it feel as though it's y'all car. And when you just think about it when you hear it. Think about it. If you ever been in that situation where someone has spoke to somebody else and made it seem as though, no, y'all got that together. Even though you know that that's her house or that's her car or that's his car or his house or whatever. But you see how that made you feel. This is the same thing the government does. They use words as spells. I keep telling you that. Words. And when you hear these words, right? When you hear our nation, make our government, this is not our government. This is their government. This is their nation. But y'all may feel as though that stuff like that doesn't affect you. Yes, it do. Like I say, if someone owns something and you became a part of that in some way, like I said before, a house or apartment, and that person spoke and it said, no, that's our house, or we bought that house back in such and such. How does it make you feel? This is how psychology works. This is one part of psychology, because basically what that does is it makes you feel like you're a part of that. It makes you feel like you got a stake in that. You have some type of responsibility in that. But coming and dealing with the government, you don't. Not at all. Not at all. And this is the stuff that they do and they use. You get what I'm saying? This is how they use words. Now, when you hear anything about this election, right, pay attention to the words that they use. They're going to say, our government, our nation, our duty. No, this ain't, man. Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Come on, man. You are living in a world where this is a dictatorship, where you have zero to no say-so on how your life is governed. Yes, you're gonna stop at a red light and go when it turns green. You're gonna go to the DMV. You're gonna do all these things that someone has put in place for us to do. And a lot of this shit, none of us wanna do it. Far from free, we are still slaves. It just went from physical slavery to mental slavery. That's it. So they're getting you to do things without force. Like, they don't have to force you to do it. You see what I'm saying? There's no force. You're doing it willingly. Without even knowing it. Without even knowing it. Just imagine, bro, how when you see the way things are going and they call in the U.S. Army or they call in the troops or whoever, whatever they call, even the police. These people are working with the very people that we're trying to go against. But they people also too. But they brainwashed. They're the ones on the front line protecting the government and protecting the other agencies. But they humans just like us. That don't blow your mind? If you see a police officer or a group of, or when they call in the troops to come in and, you know, they want to put martial law in the streets, and these people are humans. Why won't they understand that, look, we fight for our freedom? But they can send them in and they act as if they not human. They act as if they don't know what's going on. They all black. They got their guns, they got their tear gas, and they ready to go against us. But they humans also. They been brainwashed. Brainwashed. Anybody that has went and has wanted to become a police officer or any type of correction, you be taught, hey, it's you against the people. The police is a game. They stick together. How many people gotta die? How many people gotta get shot? How much has to happen before people realize and be like, something ain't right? This is how brainwashed we is, man. I just want to bring that video to y'all. And like I say, just think about it. Stop letting them put them words in your brain, man. Our Americans, our founding fathers. Man, our damn founding fathers. And a lot of y'all fall for that shit. Sad. A lot of y'all fall for it, man. Y'all just, either you weak, scared, because you ain't that crazy. You can't tell me you don't understand. You can't tell me that the things are going on in the world that you agree with it. See, the only thing about it, what people don't understand is, when they cut your head open and pour all the knowledge and information that they want to put in your head, and that's all you know, it's hard for you to come from up out of that. You got to be spiritually detached from this world, from this society. But you just like a computer. You only can put out what they put in. If they put in BS, that's all that's gonna come out. A lot of y'all really think that this is the way life's supposed to be. Y'all think we supposed to do what we do every day. Like, this is crazy. But anyway, just want to drop that video on y'all right quick. You feel me? And understand, a lot of this has a lot to do with them making us do stuff without us even knowing, because it's staged, it's set up. This is all fake. This whole society we live in, it is colonized and it is orchestrated for a specific outcome, and we play a big role in that. We don't need them, they need us. So what we're gonna start doing from this day forward is start speaking on coming together, uniting, building a community of people, whether we start online, however we do it, but we need to build that and come together and do away with a lot of the ways we live today. Cause this ain't what it is. So we get enough of us to where we can make a big stand. Until that happens, we're all gonna continue to be controlled, because if a few of us saying no, we ain't going for it, is wrong, but thousands and millions even are saying, hey, we got to do what they say, we outnumbered. This is why they set this up in the first place, to divide us. I'm gonna tell y'all something to let y'all go. The government don't fear people with money, because they own everything. No matter how much money they give you, you're gonna give it right back to them some way, somehow. Just know that. Think about it. You get a suit for $30 million, you think you got it? No, you're gonna give it back to them, because everything you buy that's on American soil goes to the corporation. America is a corporation. Get it through your head. Now, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna let you go. Right? The thing that we have to realize is, we living in a world where we've all been kept in darkness. And the one thing that they fear, they don't fear you because you got money. They fear blacks uniting. That's their biggest fear. This is why all the shows on TV shows women being masculine, men being portrayed as, you know, homosexuals, or not to be dissing nobody, but y'all get what I'm saying. I ain't even finna go there with y'all, whatever. But anyway, the people that write these shows, this is why they do this. This is why everything is backwards. They are afraid of black kings and queens coming together, uniting as one. They are so afraid of that, because if that happens, you know how much power we will have. I keep telling y'all, if you on the streets and you know you're doing your thing on that block, you're doing your thing on that block, if all y'all got together, the head of each clique, and say, this is what we doing, this is what we ain't doing, and y'all organized, you know how much money you will make? You know how easy it'll be? But we, as blacks, are so unorganized till there's no consequences. On the streets, if you did certain things, it should be a certain punishment. It's the same way with the society we live in, but the thing is, it's only governed in the favor of those who run the world, and not of those who's right or wrong. And I just use the streets as an analysis. Let's just say groups. If this group of people, that group of people, this group of people, it's certain things that shouldn't be done. But it all has to be in the favor of the people, not this small group of people that want to run the world and want to wipe us all off the face of the earth. So let's not get so technical. At the end of the day, we need to come together, we need to unify, we need to be organized. That's what they fear. That's what they fear. When you see that black group on, can't think of the name of the group, the something, but when you see all them boys, all them black guys and women dressed in black, they got their guns, they unified, they terrified of that. They are terrified of that, because you know what happens? That throws their order off. You know what I'm saying? There's no more order. From day one, we was taught to be obedient and obey. We wasn't taught to think for ourselves. We was taught to obey this. This mean do this, and that mean do that. We haven't experienced nothing ourselves. So with that being said, man, I hope this video helps somebody, man. Y'all like, subscribe, share the video, man. That's all I ask. And like I say, just think about what I said. Don't get caught up in these words. Don't get caught up in this hour this and hour that, because this is not our land. This land was stolen, taken, and I'm going to give y'all another analysis before I go so y'all know that that's true. Look at the words. Omaha, Nebraska, Okeechobee, Kissimmee. These are Indian words. All this is stolen land. Indian words. And if you in Okeechobee, right? If you live in Okeechobee, Florida, Okeechobee is the Okeechobee Lake is the biggest lake in Florida. The word Okeechobee in Indian language means big lake. So if you in Okeechobee, you're gonna see there's a big lake bank. Big Lake Bank. How they know about that? Why didn't they teach y'all in school what that was? When you riding and you traveling through Florida and all throughout the United States, look at the words. Those are Indian words. Man, these people done stole everything they got and want you to be, and they want you to be honest. But everything they got, they stolen. Let the slaves build it up, claim they gonna give us 40 acres of the mule, but they got so far and ahead of the race to it, it's hard for us to keep up. They knew what they was doing. But I say we do the same thing they did. We take it back. Damn all these rules. Because a lot of y'all scared, a lot of y'all feel like though you can't be rational with the unrational. War bring peace. That's just what it is. It's been going on from the beginning of time, because man is greedy. Man wants to control any and everything. And a lot of us just want to live, want to see our kids grow. Anyway, man, I hope this video touched somebody, man. Like, subscribe, comment, man. Do what y'all do, man. This your boy, Papa Duck. I'm out.